Arg, how are ye this morning time, pirates? I am awake. Kind of.
Arg, this coffee's cold.
Oh no. I'm waiting for mine to cool down. I put a whole packet of hot chocolate in my coffee, but it's been so long since I had coffee, it still tastes really bitter. Like it's not. I'm gonna have to go add some sugar or something. Or just add more milk because I didn't quite have enough room. So I think I might go add some more almond milk. I use unsweetened almond milk, but still, like it's too bitter.
Mine tastes like
yes.
butterbeer. But it's cold.
You're like, unacceptable.
I want hot butterbeer.
Sorry, guys. I am so tired. I'm trying to get. Oh, I didn't send you pictures. I'll send you pictures of the journal. I'm trying to get these stickers because I want to do a states thing. Ooh. So I cut out the outside,
right,
and put it on here because these are the stickers, right? So as I read the states, I can put them in there.
Ooh, that's fun.
Right? Problem is, it's not sticking.
Oh.
So I went ahead and drew the pencil outline.
Right.
Let's see. Can't do things backwards. So I drew the pencil.
Yeah.
So I can leave it on the pencil, but that means that the state stickers also aren't going to stick. Do you see what I mean?
Rude.
So I think because it's this is a high quality paper and these are crappy stickers, so it's not working. Because they're made for like school kids and shit, right?
Right.
Look, I don't want to hear it. Okay, I like pretty colors, but
I said nothing.
I'm wondering. I mean, it's okay if I wonder if I just put it on printer paper if it'll stick.
Possibly.
Right? I could just put it on printer paper. Why not?
Hey, whatever works, man.
Plus, that'll be thinner in my, because I'm going to have to also, because I'm worried about it not sticking, and I'm going to have to fold it in half to fit in the journal. You know what I mean? It's going to have to be tucked in.
That is true. So, you're just going to have to cut it down the middle and then piece it together in the journal.
No, I don't like that. Because then some of the states will be cut in half. It's not going to work. So I'm going to see if it'll stick to printer paper.
I was trying to think, because you have the 8x8, right?
Correct.
Because I just think about how, like, if you're going to put it in there, I'm thinking about the middle.
What about it?
You might have to use a thingy to, like, press it.
Well, I figured I would use a tip-in. The way I think I'm going to do it is...
Do you have one of these? Or a like a small ruler?
I mean, I have a ruler, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to tape it in like that. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to use a tip-in. Hold on. I'm going to lose my titles here. This is my plan. So here's my 8x8.
Okay.
I am going to use a tip-in to put it here so it unfolds when I open it, right? So this is going to be folded in half inside here. So when I open it, I can open this up, and because I want this page to write in what book I read for the state.
I see what you're doing.
See?
Yes, that would work.
This is gonna. So that's how I want to do it. I'm just wondering.
I thought you were trying to like put it in the book.
No, because I want to write down which books I read too, right? That went with the state. So I'm going to tip this so that way it's folded, and then I'm going to put the world on this side.
And do the same thing.
Correct. But the world is just a printed one. Tell me, oh shit, stuff is falling out.
Uh-oh.
But I need... let's see, I need a... Poor guy. Hold on. I need to get this giant orb weaver outside. I think I brought him in yesterday on my walk, and I flicked him off of me because I don't want to kill him. He's harmless, but he's not going to find anything to eat in here. So let me see if I can get him outside.
I found a spider last night in my house too.
Yeah, it's kind of spider season, but like I said, it's not his fault. I'm pretty sure I drug him in on my walk yesterday, and I saw him on me, and like I said, I just flicked him off, and then I couldn't find him.
And you found him?
And yeah, he found me. apparently he likes him. He's like, take me back outside. And I don't want to kill him, so it's not his fault that I drug him inside.
Find a piece of paper.
Well, he's on the book, but I need to get him outside. So hold on, give me just a second. If you want to start with chat.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself so I can get the poor guy outside.
Let's see. Pearl is in first this morning. Hello. Pearl says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. I am heading to the res in a few minutes, so I should be back in about an hour. I am reading the Summer Book Club this week for Summerween. What is the Summer Book Club book? I don't know this one. Is that the title, or is that the just that it's the Summer Book Club? Lindsay is here. Hi guys, hope everyone is doing well. I finished David Copperfield. Ooh, yay! It was the Audible version with Helen Mirren. Was so good. Was pretty good, excuse me. Helen Mirren was doing an Audible book. Uh-oh, hold on. I can hear myself through my headphones. I thought I had it muted. I've started listening to Dark Age, which is 33 hours. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Did you get him?
No, he's hiding now. He's very fast.
He's like, I am not.
Very fast. So he's in this stack of books. I can't. He doesn't trust me.
Well, I just started the comments. Pearl was first, and
yay, Pearl!
She is going to the res in a few minutes, but should be back. And she's reading the Summer Book Club this week for Summerween, whatever that is. I asked her what it was. She doesn't say. And then Lindsay finished David Copperfield, and
Cora, stop.
She had the Audible version with Helen Mirren.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Right? And now listening to Dark Age, which is 33 hours. That's a long book. And then
a very long book.
Then I thought I muted because of the desktop and the laptop, and apparently I could hear myself through my headphones. I was trying to I was like, what is talking? And then you came back. So we're now at the Lindsay's also finished A Conjuring of Light last night, so the series is finished.
Yay! Congratulations!
I finished Darker Shade of Magic.
Cora. I'm gonna kill Cora, just so you know.
Don't do it. She's cute.
I don't care. Cute's not enough.
She's too cute.
Leave the cat alone.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't walk her this morning, so this is my fault.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she attacks the cat anyways. This part's not my fault. This is her.
Just have to tell her no.
Mm-hmm.
The next
Mary?
No, is Lindsay's. I really enjoyed book 2 in the series, and book 3 was good, but not as good.
Oh, well, it's good to know book 2 is good too.
Yeah.
Because you never know, right? Like when you're reading the first book, how many times people are like, I love the first book, I hated the rest of the series, right? Like that happens over. You hear it over and over and over again.
Yes.
So
now we're on
very cool. I don't mean this one specifically. I mean in general about series. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially YA series. Not as much epic fantasy series. And this one is not a YA. I'm just saying. Trying to figure out where it is that I hear such things. I'm pretty sure I've heard it about this series specifically. So it's nice to know someone liked them.
Yay.
And so now we're at Mary. Why, good morning, Mary. So good to see you. Sorry, I'm distracted by Spider. I want to get the poor guy outside.
We will find him.
I don't want him to kill any of my little jumping spiders because there's tiny little jumping spiders in here and I love them, but they're much smaller than he is.
Lucas!
So I don't want him to get them. Mary says, good morning. I will be reading The Woman Warrior. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
And Allie says, hello, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. I finished Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. So now to pick another book. Did you like it? Did you like it? I really liked that book. So much empathy for that child and her family. And that neighbor deserves like a gold medal or something. Lindsay says, I'm having an ice pole. It's a freezer pop. Oh, as it's 22 degrees here. 70.
Are you kidding me? I would love 70-degree weather.
You know what I would pay for 70 degrees Fahrenheit?
You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. He's having a freezy pop at 70 degrees, and we have a high of 96. It's
your feels
right
like
now.
Your feels like it's like 107 today. It was on the news. My feels like it's like 105. So yeah, which is like what, 40 degrees Celsius, something like that. So I don't want to hear it.
I would love 70-degree weather right now.
Right? And Paula joined us. Hello, Paul. I have your stream up and the other thing. So I was just about to say hello, and then I saw, oh wait, I have 2 minutes. So I will come over and give some wavings. Oh, did I hide your message instead of approve it?
It was the second comment. You said shakes fist at YouTube. That's what she said, and you apparently hit it.
Oh, sorry. I meant to hit show. My bad. You can shake fist at YouTube all you want, Paula. But hello, Paula. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Hi, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. YouTube didn't let me know you were live again. I'm sorry. It wasn't even 18 plus this time. Tomorrow it's 18 plus. So that one's a lot harder to find. Agent T. Why, hello. Hi, Agent T. Agent T says hi to Agent T. Well, have you been kidnapped? Do we need to send a rescue party?
Blink twice if you need assistance.
That's right. Ren says, hello, everyone. Why, good afternoon, Ren. So good to see you. Lindsay says, I bought a sticker on Etsy, which had continent maps on it. I can try to find the shop if you want. Yeah, that would be cool because I wouldn't mind a, because the map, the world map I have is, I found like, an image on Google, and it's the best I could do. So I would not mind something better. I
think there's a couple of shops on Etsy that they do like the full page stickers, or they will you can download it like it's a downloadable one.
Yeah, but then it's going to be on printer paper, so I might as well just put this thing on printer paper. This paper is probably too thick for my journal anyway, so it's going to kill it. So it's probably for the best.
What kind of paper is it? Cardstock?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like cardstock. I will be using cardstock, but I don't want to use it for like, entire page like that. You know what I mean? That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So. I'm missing a little piece of paper. Of course I am.
Are you missing pieces?
Yeah, I'm sure it's on the floor somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. If not, I'll print it again. No big deal. Let's see.
Ren is listening to Princess Gambit by C.S. Pacat.
That sounds fun. And Agent T says, Lindsay, come down south. It's 28 here. Please bring an ice pole with you. I need one. I love that. And Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Why, good morning, Jean. How are you today? And Allie said that she really enjoyed the Out of My Mind. And that neighbor does deserve a gold medal. Oh, for sure. That is a really good book. I highly recommend it. It's something, empathy, man. We need empathy. And that book definitely shows you that don't judge a book by its cover. And Tula says, morning, but I don't know why it's don't. By the way, that saying is stupid. You should absolutely judge a book by its cover. You 100% should.
How do you think I have half the books I have?
Yes.
I look at the cover and go, ooh, that's pretty.
Yes.
I look at others and go,
Of course, maybe in that way, if it's really, really pretty, sometimes the inside is shit. So maybe that way. But like you have to, if the cover is shit, then they didn't do anything else either. Like why? They obviously, because that's the easier part. So if you don't get that part right, then who
You
knows
didn't
what the
put
hell.
forth the
And if
effort.
you couldn't afford a cover artist to do that, you definitely couldn't afford an editor, because editors are way more expensive than cover artists. So that do you see what I mean? So you should judge book by cover, but a human is not a book. A human is different.
This is true.
So yeah, it's we need a new saying. I don't know. And Tula, did I say good morning, Tula yet? I don't know. In my head, I did. But hello. Well, good afternoon. In Tula's case, hello.
Hello.
Morning, Kelly and Alicia popping in to say hi and hi to chat. Did you say hi, Alicia? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I did. Hi.
Excellent.
Hello.
And Ali said, hello, Paula Rent, Agent T, and Lindsay. And Tula says, Agent T, how are you? We miss you. We did miss you. It's been a few days. Apparently, he's been busy melting. And Paula says, hi, Ali. Jean says, I'm listening to the ARC Funerals Are for the Living. BIPOC author, can't stop listening to it. Ooh, interesting. The funerals are for the living. No, I agree. Lindsay, I was just about to say blink if you need help when Alicia said blink twice. Like
Same mind.
Like minds. Jean says, talk about not showing on YouTube last night, and it didn't show me Alicia. Rude. That's why we were like, where is everyone when we were reading last night?
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all are coming to the discussion next week. I mean, all of y'all that it's not, 3 a.m. in the morning for you.
Yes.
And Ren says, hey, Ali. All right, so we're doing good. Let's start the first sprint. I have my email to check. Otherwise, I'm good to go. My planner should be coming today. I'm very excited. Ooh. I watched a bunch of planning videos yesterday, and I think I know what I want it to look like so that I can actually get going on that, because I'm done with Habitica. I want paper. Paper's making me happy. It's also making me not go to bed. So I need to quit hyper-focusing and go to bed. Ren said, did anyone get any Zwank updates? No, just on the Discord. We know that Zwank is alive and is just having issues. So I did tell them, hey, we are here if you need us. So it's Mel I'm worried about. I haven't heard anything from Mel.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing, not a thing. I sent her an email. I haven't heard anything back. So Mel, I'm much more. Zwank needs some time. Mel, hasn't said nothing, so I don't know. And Tula says, hey, Paula, fancy seeing you here. And Agent T says, I've been melted all week, but I can use YouTube again for now. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So let us start our first sprint. I'm going to find this piece of paper, and then I'm going to send you some pictures, Alicia.
I know you sent me pictures of the ice cream last night. Those all look very good.
Oh, yummy. It was very satisfying, too. Dang it. I'm missing a very tiny one.
Uh-oh.
It's so funny how small they are when you have to cut them out, but it's like it works great in the book, right? Because the book isn't that big. All right, excellent. I need to hurry up and put things in because I keep changing my idea for what I'm doing. I'm only sending you the bookcase, by the way. It looks really cute. I even drew like a little duck. By the way, I cannot draw. I'm very bad at it, but I don't care. I'm proud.
Hey. I can't wait to see it.
This is my journal. It's not like I'm selling it to someone. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just mine.
Exactly.
And Tula says it's flipping hot over here in Blighty. It's 35 Celsius, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's more like what we have. We're at like 95 and 96. Feels like over 100. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to get an ice pop. Look, everyone has an ice pop at Agent T. Poor thing. Get me one too, please. Too. Looks like you need to go to the store again. And Tula says, do you have ice lolly access, Agent T? And Jean says, viewers were probably at Nicole's for Maker's Quest and Lexi for Moss. Oh, there's 1,000 places to be, but usually they stop by and say hi, like Paula did, right? Like Paula's not going to stay, right? Paula's got their own, but usually they stop by and say hi. And so it was just weird not to have them stop by and say hi. And Agent T says, no, Tula, I'm going to pretend that they're crying. Well, I mean, they might be too dehydrated to cry because it's so hot. So I don't know.
We got to get Agent T some ice lolly stat.
No, stat. All right. Now I'm going to figure out.
We are ahead of schedule today.
Oh, we rock, man.
It's only 9:20.
We are
For
ahead.
me.
I mean, like, I woke up. I think I'm going to DNF my book club book, not the Shore Leave one. That one's really good. Actually, that's what I'll be reading today. But this one,
The other one?
the real life one, I've never DNF'd in real life, but it's boring.
A Short Walk Through a Wild World.
I was like, why? Why is this? What he spent like 4 pages showing that this girl at 10 years old learned how to kill a boar. I'm like, I don't fucking care. First of all, she's 10, so no. And second of all, by herself, no. And what's the point of that? I don't know what the point is. I don't know what the point is.
It's magical realism.
It's boring, is what it is. It's really boring. And the magic isn't working. She's even like, I can only stay at a place for 3 days. That's what the whole thing is. This is not a spoiler. I don't know if I could spoil anything because nothing's happening. Like everything's happening and nothing's happening. I need to know why. There's no passion in this book. There's no feelings in this book. There's just this thing happened and this thing happened and this thing happened. She's telling a story to these children on a boat. I'm like, how long could she be in a boat? Because she can't be anywhere for more than 3 days. And plus, it's an entire city. Like they said, oh, we're going to Beijing. She's like, oh, I've already been to Beijing. I can't be to Beijing again. I'm like, really? The entire city? What do you know how big Beijing? That makes no sense. I do not understand. I don't understand what's happening. And usually in magical realism, you don't understand. They don't explain the magic. That's what magical realism is. However, there's always this huge theme to the book when it's magical realism. There's something they are trying to communicate about humanity or married life or raising children or, escaping, imperialism, something, right? There's always something that it's about, that theme, and the magical realism is important to get across that theme. There's no theme.
According to the synopsis, it's supposed to be a combination of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue meets Life of Pi.
Well, I hated Life of Pi too, but at least that one had a theme. But this one, the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, no, not even close.
And it says that she's trying to outrun a mysterious curse that will destroy her if she stops moving. You know what that sounds like? Have you ever seen the movie Crank?
No.
That kind of had the same, like he got injected or he took something and it basically, like if he stopped moving, then his heart stopped. So like he had to keep going.
Yeah, but that one was like a revenge story, wasn't it? I'm going to kill the person who killed me kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of. Well, this one basically says that it's supposed to be reminds us that it's not the destination, but rather the journey, no matter how long it lasts, that makes us who we are.
Yeah, they're trying to spin it. This book is shit. It's shit. It is nothing like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is V. Schwab, by the way. That book is gold. This book,
I need to read that one.
Shit.
Not that one.
That one's really good because that one also is about the journey. There's not really a plot to that one. That one is about the journey, but it is a powerful, meaningful journey. And the character in that, right? The main character in that is so compelling. You have to know what she's doing. You have to know what she's going to do next.
Right.
She's a match for the fucking devil, literally. And love her. What is this? What is this? It's awful. Yeah, I've just convinced myself. I have like 18 books I want to read this month. I'm DNFing this one. It's done.
Do it.
Done. DNFing. All right.
There you go.
No. All right. Yeah. So let's see what the chat is real quick. There you go. My bitching got us just about to 8:30. Look at that. And we were
5-minute tangents.
Tula says, okay, on it like Sonic. Ice pops for all. Yay, Tula.
Woohoo.
Agent T says, you can imagine the sweat is tears. There you go. There you go. That's what we'll do. And Jen says, hi, friends. Why, hello, Jen. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Thanks for taking the hours for me tomorrow so I'm not dying. And Tula says, I was lurking yesterday and I think I forgot to say hi. Well, we appreciate lurkers too, but we'd much rather say hi to you. We don't want to ignore you in the back, right? I do this a lot, so just know I'm always here in spirit. Absolutely. We feel you. We feel you, Tula. But if you don't show up in a few days, we're going to worry about you. Where's Tula?
Yep.
And not with us, as long as we see you on YouTube somewhere, right? That's what I do too. As long as I see you, it's not like you have to be here, but I need to know you're alive.
Yes.
Jen says, Kelly, your passion when you don't like something brings me life. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I like a lot of. I give more. People are like, I only have 1 5-star for this year. I have like 20.
Tons.
Like I generously give 5 stars. So you know when I am this angry about something.
The Book of Doors was another example.
We finished that one though because we were, but because I could read it slower too. Like I need to get this done by Sunday, and making me do it is just. If I had, weeks to do it, I could probably make myself finish it. I would just be angry the
Right.
whole time, like I was with Book of Doors. But no, by Sunday, I'm like, I don't want to dedicate that kind of time to it. I just don't care.
Nope.
And Jean says the author of Kelly's book doesn't have any descriptions on Goodreads. How did they pick the book? Of this one? Oh, I don't. My book club picked it. I wasn't even there when they did. So it was one of the times I couldn't come. The cover is really freaking cute. Look at that. It's super cute. I would have picked it up, and it looks interesting, except my first thing was that it's a dude writing from a 9-year-old girl's perspective, and then of course she grows up. But I was like,
And how
So-
is it a national bestseller?
I don't know.
I don't remember what the
Is it a
thing was
national
on this.
bestseller? It doesn't say so on the front.
Yes, it does. In that yellow strip on the right.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they went out and bought a bunch of copies.
What happened to my?
I don't know, but the very thing at the top is the Christian Science Monitor.
Dum dum dum.
It got a starred review. You know, I have no respect for Publishers Weekly starred reviews anymore. There are 3 reviews I know that were starred that the books were awful. I'm like, did they pay you extra for the starred review? Because they were awful.
Goodreads
I'm like-
says out of 3,859 reviews, it has a 3.5.
Yeah, well, it's about to have a lot lower. Nope.
Yeah, I just nope.
Nope. I'm out. Jean says, I've been very selective with my male authors and giving more exposure to diverse authors. Oh, yeah, I read as much diverse as possible. Like I said, our next book in book club is Our Sister's Keeper by Jasmine Holmes. As Jean knows, we discussed it. So that's our next one because I look forward. I'm like, I need more people to read this. Yes, Jean, this book has a bunch of red flags. But again, I wasn't there when they chose it. And also, I don't rule the book club. Right? We very rarely get the book I wanted them to read. By them, I mean me, that I want to read. Our Sister's Keeper, I wanted them to read because I've already read it and I want everyone to read it. But yeah. All right, I convinced. I actually feel lighter now. I don't have to read that one. But for sprints, I will be. First of all, I'm going to put my book back together now that I threw everything on the floor, and just to show things and try to save a spider. Wasn't worth it. And the so I will be reading this because this is our discussion on Friday, and I'm like 30% in. So it's reading really fast though. So I need to get this one done. And then I get to read this one and the last one. So I get to finish this series this month. How cool is that? And I do already have this series, the next one we're going to do. So I will announce that the last week. So are we excited? Or I might do it next week. We'll see. But I do have that. I have the next series and the next author. And it's an epic fantasy by a female author and a friend of mine. She's amazing. So. All right. So are we ready?
I need
All right.
coffee.
I'm gonna wait till you're done yawning so you can say your word. Ready? All right, here we go. See you in 30.
Coffee!
That's
Coffee.
not the word.
I already ate breakfast, okay? So coffee!
I'm sorry, no time for talky talk. I'm drawing tables. Sorry, that's how this works.
What?
I'm drawing tables. I don't have time for talky talk. Sorry.
You could take a break. Give
Okay,
your fingers a break.
No break. Hyper focus. I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you were reading.
I was supposed to be reading. I'm stealing time to do my journals.
Uh-huh.
I can't help it. It's making all the dopamine. It's really fun. I like planning things. It's my favorite part of life, actually. My favorite part. I think it's why I like events so much. I should have been an event planner. That's what I should have done for a living, because I love it in ways I cannot even express to you. So keeps the dopamine going, man.
There you go.
Did you get my things?
Maybe? I don't know. Let me see. Because when we went to Sprint, I fed the heathens and then I watched a journaling video.
Nice. I'm telling you, man. Can't stop.
Oh.
Can't stop, won't stop. It's even quiet. I'm not listening to an audiobook. I'm just doing this, and it is completely has me enthralled.
Ooh. I like it. Oh wait,
right?
Wrong way. There we go. Ooh. I like the bookshelf. Hold on. Why is it so small? There we go.
Sorry, you might have to make it bigger. Yeah. So all those little things on the bottom, I drew all them. Everyone's like, "What are you watching? What are you looking at?" Do y'all want to see it? You know what? I'll put it in the Discord? Pirates. Yeah.
That is cute.
So I'll put it in Pirates Discord so everyone else can see it if you want to see it. If you are in our Discord, cursed.dragonship.com/Discord if you are not. And let me know you're one of the pirates, and I will add you to that because it's a private channel.
Now I've got to zoom out Discord. So I can go to the other one. Did you only send me the two?
Yeah, because it was the bookcase one took me hours. So
I believe it. That's why I just printed out the one that Monica had for peanut butter taco.
It was so much fun. It's so imperfect, but I don't care. I kind of like that it's imperfect.
It looks like my pest control people have called. They want to schedule the renewal thing. I'll call them back later.
Nice. They do the whole termite thing.
Well, we don't have that, but they do all the other, like they come out, if we see something, then the price that we pay covers the entire year, which we don't have them come out often, but every now and then I'd be like, listen, we're seeing an excess of this. Why?
Yep.
And this time I'm going to show them a mountain of dead ants that are by my bathtub, because there's a little spider. I don't know what kind of spider, but she's hanging out and she's eating all of the ants, which I'm thankful for. But at the same time, why? Like, why do you hang out by my bathtub?
Because there's ants. That means there's a hole somewhere they're getting in. She's not going outside getting them and bringing them in.
No. And she's like,
see what I mean? Yeah.
Like her web is in the bottom of the curtain. And I'm like, dude, like, I just need to know what kind of spider it is and I'll be fine. She can stay there and eat the ants, but
if she has a little web and she's eating ants and she's not a black widow, she's fine.
She's too small. I can't see. Like,
if she's that small, she's also harmless. You're fine.
She's like no bigger than my thumbnail. So
she's perfectly fine. Let her be.
But she just, you could see there's like a mountain of like all of her corpses.
I'm just going to call them setups because obviously they're not colored in yet. Because I want this ready. Of the videos I'm watching, they have this done and then they go and color it in and decorate it, right? So that's what I'm planning on. Notice I didn't show you the title page because the only thing on the title page right now is just the, July through December 2026, right? So there's nothing on it. So because I get to decorate that. And that one, I kind of have an idea in my head, but I'm just free. I'm just going to have fun. Let's see. So let me add these pages. This one.
I was watching an Erin Smith video. That was the journaling video I was watching. She was filling in her what I read in June.
Nice. Yeah, and I am going to start doing my wrap-ups like that. So I know Jean's always like, where's your wrap-up? I'm like, it's at the beginning of my TBR video. So I will start doing wrap-up videos. Mind you, I'm not writing, like people write these huge things. I'm not doing that. It's hard enough just to make me write my Goodreads review, okay? It's hard enough to make me draft my books. I'm not doing that. But I do want to review them when I do that. So that is my plan. Do I see local news? Not usually.
Local news?
I don't know. Molly asked. It was at the bottom of the thing. Sorry, I will scroll back up. I just saw the bottom thing. Oh, I forgot. I need to go say hi to Paula. By the way, that little piece of paper I thought was lost. It was not lost. It was just under one of the other pieces of paper.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm at the ice lolly thing. We got Jen coming in. And there we go. So Allie said, I will be reading Last Light Over Galveston by Jennifer L. Wright. Ooh. So is that like the hurricane thing from 1908? Or is that like Juneteenth? Like what's that about? You gotta let me know. Molly says, hi all. Oh, I'm so sorry, Molly. How are you doing today? Allie says, I got to page 53 in The Last Light Over Galveston. Nicely done. Hi, Molly. Ren says, made it to 21%. Nicely done. Y'all are making me feel guilty. Fine. No, I'm going to finish this first. I'm sorry. I'm finishing this first, and then I'll read. I won't be able to think about what I'm reading. You ever read, but you're not thinking about it at all?
Yes.
And you get like 4 pages, and you're like, what shit? And you got to go back.
What the hell did I just read?
Exactly. And that's what would happen right now if I tried to read. So let me finish this, and then I will be able to read. And Auntie joined us. Why, hello, Angie. How are you doing this morning? Good morning, friends. I'm taking a mental health day from work. Nice. I am also doing a mental health day, couple sprints. Plans are to film and edit, get some writing done, and finish a couple of books. Woohoo! Yay! I do have to edit a video today too. But I'm not streaming tonight. What? So I actually have some time, but I'm probably going to work on this. I might film some of this tonight because we're going to be watching the last season of The Bear. So we're very excited. I wanted to wait till there was a few episodes out.
Nice.
Love The Bear. And well, so what are you going to start with, Angie? What book are you reading first? And Molly says, "Yay for Mental Health Day." Yep, absolutely. And Molly says, Kelly, do you see? Yeah, so that was when I answered. Sorry, Molly, I saw that at the bottom, and I just answered it right away. Angie says, I would go hang out on the back porch, but it smells very skunky outside. Oh, no.
Ew.
Is it skunk or is it pot? Like, what's... I was like 48 years old when I realized that skunk and pot smelled so much alike. I've had way more exposure with skunks than I have pot. That explains my life right there, if you're curious.
I'm the opposite. Like, I have never done pot, but I smell it, and so I don't know what skunk smells like. And so every time Alan points it out, and I'm going, "Are you sure?"
You know what it is? It's environment, because they smell very much alike. And so I always laugh because one time I went, and this is what I found out. Not kidding. I was like 47 or 48, and I'm in the garage, and I'm like, "What? Does skunk get in the garage? What's going on?" And both my husband and my daughter turned and looked at me. And I'm like, what? They said, that's not skunk, Mom. It's pot. I'm like, oh.
What?
Oh,
well, then who has it?
So much.
Which one of you two?
So now I laugh because I swear every garage I go into smells like pot. I'm like, everyone is going out to the garage to smoke. And I don't mean a house garage, right? I mean like a parking garage, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. So, every single, I'm like, somebody works at this hotel and they go out there and smoke their pot because you can smell it every time. So much so that when I go to a garage, it doesn't smell like pot. I'm like, huh, interesting. No pot. By the way, whether it's legal or illegal in that state doesn't matter. All the parking garages smell like pot.
They will find a way.
It's funny. And we've got Paula's the Maker's Quest sprints. Yes, thank you. I need to go do that. Angie says I would go hang out on the back. Oh yeah, got that one. And Allie says it's the hurricane. Oh, the hurricane that's coming. Yeah, not worried about it. Molly says got up on time, felt sleepy, took a nap. Or I mean, sorry, the book's about the hurricane. Sorry, 1908. Gotcha. Notice how we knew it had to be one of those two things because those are the only two interesting things that have happened on Galveston.
I was just like, wait a minute, what happened?
I got you.
Is it
Sorry.
hurricane?
No, I got you. Molly says got up on time, felt sleepy, took a nap after setting the alarm, woke up, alarm had not gone off yet. I was 45 minutes late. Whoops. Really need that nap since I set alarm wrong. Oh, I get that. I should be napping, but I am so awake with the journaling I want to get done. Like I am awake. It does show that most of the time when I need a nap, it's because I'm bored, not because I'm tired.
That was me when I was setting up mine for July through December. I would do 1 month and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I got July set up. And then like a couple days later, I was like, oh, let me set up the next month. So like I had the whole thing set up and like pre-planned like within like 2 weeks. And my husband was like,
Nice.
and I was like a hyper-focused man. I wanted to get it set up before July started. He was like, yeah, but you did July. And I was like, yeah, but then I would have to do August and September. And I was like, you know what? I just set up the whole thing.
Well, I figure what I'll do is I will go through all the way and setting up July. And by the time I'm done with this, I will probably finish July and set up August, right? So what I'll do is I'll do my wrap up for 1 month with it'll already be set up, right? So I'll do my wrap up and tell people about the books, and then I will set up August, right? And then I will just do that every month. That's my plan. So I will do that and I'll do it after I do my TBR video, because then I can set up the TBR on the next month, right? So my TBR video will come up, then my wrap up from the last month will come up. And so I'm going to start putting up just a graphic for the books that I chose for my TBR, which ones I read and which ones I didn't, so that we know who has to go backwards on the game, right? But I'm not going to review them. I'm just going to put them up there. I've seen a lot of people where they just put up the graphic and check off the ones. I'm going to do that instead on my TBR, which will cut it way down. That'll take out like 20, 25 minutes of that video. So it'll be a lot shorter. And Allie said hello to Angie, and Angie says, I'll probably finish Camp Damascus. It's definitely a skunk, not pot. There you go. Okay, cool. Molly said there are 6 million types of marijuana, so why can't they make a strain that smells good? I mean, I think that's what the vapes are for, right? Like they put all the shit in there, but then it smells like cotton candy or something, which in my opinion is worse. At least smell like what it is, you know? And at least you don't need tomato juice to get it out of your animals. So
Ew.
The skunk is way worse chemically.
Ugh.
And Molly says, I almost said something during 100 pages last night, but I was afraid they would hear since my windows were open, but I had neighbor relatives hanging out last night smoking and yucko stinky. Now that I can't stand, right? Because it's outside my window. It's going to get into my house, right? No,
Right.
I cannot stand that in my house. It has got to go. So yeah, that's a whole nother issue right there. Oh, yeah. I didn't need local news for that, Molly. That was on national news. Yeah, that was national. Yeah,
Ugh.
I mean, he's been here for, decades. Worked a construction job, not just worked, he employed other people at his work as construction, and he put 3 kids through college who are American citizens. And he gets shot.
That's horrible. Like he was actually doing his due diligence and making a life for him. And
they're
his
always like,
family.
I want the bad hombres out of here, right? I mean, who's going to argue with that? Except that's not who they're going after. They're
Right.
going after people we want in this country. So,
I know.
well, at least people who have a brain and aren't just full of hate want in this country. So
It's so sad.
it's pathetic and anger inducing, and it makes me so mad, and I want to do something. I don't fucking know what to do. It's not okay. It's not okay. And Molly's like, I want the smell gone. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Awesome. So if you want to also, like I said, lighter note, check out Discord and on the Time Pirates, and you can see my test images. These are my first ones, not tests. That's what they're going to be, except of course pretty. So I put them over there. Now I'm doing the state one. And then I think I was going to do 2 separate pages, but I don't think I have to. I think I put the state and the world on the same one, even though there's way more countries in the world than there are states. I don't think, with the rest of the year that I'm going to need more than 50 spots. Do you see what I mean? I think from other, because obviously I'm not going to count the US. And I think from other countries, I've only read, hold on, I actually have the data.
Also, a quick note that we have 28 hours left before the fairy door voting ends. So if you haven't voted, I will put in the Discord link so you can vote. If you have voted, thank you. So far, we have 37 votes, and there are very 2 clear winners. But I will put in the link just in case.
Yep. According to my data here, I've only read from 14 other countries that aren't the US.
Oh, wow.
Mind you, I've read the US 36 times. But I've read 100 books this year. That's because those other books are either in so many places I really couldn't nail one down, or they are in pretend worlds. So that shows you how much I read in pretend worlds or off world, like, on Mars or in space or something. So, but yeah, so I'm not going to need 50. Do you see what I mean? So I'm just going to do it on one page. So I do want to read the whole world because I think it'd be very interesting to see how long it takes me. At least as much as possible. I think I've got all the English-speaking countries, though. Yeah, I have all the English-speaking countries. And I'm about to get Nigeria, which I'm surprised I haven't read from Nigeria. For some reason, I have a lot of Nigerian authors that I read. But the last couple I read actually took place in the US, not Nigeria. Molly says, I agree, Kelly. Yeah, exactly. See, look, I'm like, I didn't even know the guy. It's not okay. And Molly says, you're doing a read around the world, or is this a Hirkit journal? This is my personal reading journal. So I want to read the states. And I want to, and I don't have a record for that. So I need to figure out how to, my journal doesn't do the states, which is frustrating. And I don't know. It can't be that hard to add one, right? I'll figure it out. Luckily Hirkit, that database did it, so I can go look and see the January through July what states I read. So I have that record, but my actual thing that I use for all of my books does not. It only does countries. So Alicia's book Apothecary. Oh, for the vote. That's for the vote. So it's in there for you. And Molly says you could always add in a page later if you need it. Oh, yeah, I agree. All right. I do want y'all to know that Wordle today, from my bed, I got it in 2. And part of it was just lucky guess, because my guess word, gave me 3 letters and 2 of them in the right spot. So it was just lucky. And then Connections. Do you ever play Connections, Alicia? That's another game underneath it where you have to connect 4 things. So there's 16, and there's 4 groups of 4, and you have to figure out what groups they are. I usually get none. That's how hard this game is for me. And occasionally I'll get 1. Today I got all 4. So without missing, I didn't miss once. And I've never done that before. So today I might need to go get a lottery ticket. Today might be my lucky day. So, And Allie voted. And I know I voted, so we're good. All right. Are we ready for our second sprint? Are you muted?
Yes, because the children were loud. But we are ready. I don't know what they're doing. Shush.
They are fine. It's no problem. All right.
They just
Second
get so
sprint.
loud, so
Children. It's what they do. Here we go.
loud.
And there was our second sprint. I'm a good girl and I'm at least I'm listening to my audiobook while doing my journal now. So, that's progress. Yeah, but I almost said I am going to need the whole 2-page spread for the states. I don't see how it's going to work any other way. So, how did you do?
I answered phone calls. The trees have been serviced or scheduled for servicing, so they'll get trimmed before we really hit into hurricane season.
Very cool, very cool. One more thing off of that home maintenance list.
That is very true because, ironically, we did it. Was it Irma or Ian? One of them. We seem to be getting hit with a lot of ice storms over here. Irma, I had my son. Ian was, I think, the one where we lost the tree. And then there was another one that did some damage to like the pool enclosure. So, but every time we trim the trees, it's like we do it right before the big storm. And I watched more of the journal.
Wait. Well, don't trim your trees then. I mean, if you're going to trim your trees right now, doesn't that mean a storm's coming through? Hold on.
I'm hoping not. They haven't said anything about having. Don't jinx me, okay?
That's not me. You're getting your trees done. That's all you.
Well, hopefully this is a off year. I mean, everything seems to be fine. Copacetic. Maybe the library kind of offset the whole like Murphy's Law. That's all I'm saying. Cannot find my January book haul list from this old notebook. I know I had one.
I'm sorry. That's the helpful thing because I video them. I can just go back and look at the videos.
I probably did
actually,
too, but I've
one of my spinning things for the vlog is revisit the book hauls.
Oh.
So I can see how I've done. You know what I mean? I share, look, I bought all these books, but I don't share, hey, look, I read all these books. You know what I mean? So
that's kind of where I'm at. Like I need to figure out if I can do those, like react to did I read this or not. There's a January Christmas money book haul. Maybe that's what I'm looking for.
Maybe. Let's see how chat did.
Yeah, I think that's it. I read 2.
Let's see. I think we got to Ali said I voted, and Alicia said yay, thank you. And Pearl said I'm back, getting the oven fired up to meal prep all day. Ooh, nice.
I need to learn how to do that so I can stop cooking so much.
It doesn't change how much you cook. It only changes when you cook. And you're cooking for a whole family. It is a lot harder to do that kind of thing. Because like right now, we're not meal prepping officially, but we kind of are. Because we cook twice a week and then eat leftovers the rest of the week. Like we're not, do you see what I mean? It's a lot easier to meal prep when it's just 2 of you. I don't know how you would prep for an entire family. Mind you, people do it. I don't know how that would work. No. And it's easier like in high school when everyone was busy and we were running around all the time. It was easier to have the things ready to go, right? But yeah. I find it much easier just to cook that night. The only prep I do is what am I cooking that night? You know what I mean?
This is true.
Yeah, see, Molly says, I admire people who meal prep, the organization, and having food on hand. Plus, I think it would be a fun day for me. Yeah, I do like to cook, too. I like to bake even better. And Mary says, made it to 64 of 209. Let's see. I got to page 71 in the last light over Galveston. And Megan said, I brushed my teeth and got to 74% in my book. I have 60 pages left. I think I will continue to read for the last sprint. Woohoo! Nicely done. And Allie says, I was going to read it for Here Kid, but it's alternating timelines. One of the timelines is in New York City. Most of it is in Texas. It still counts. Pearl says, taco meat is done. Bacon is in the oven. Salad for lunch is made. Lindsay says, Allie, that's fine to read so long as you're not using it for your road trip. I mean, you can use it for road trip as long as it's mostly in Texas. And plus, yeah, it could work for a whole bunch of other things. And Allie says, I'm still going to finish it. It's just a useless book for your kid. I mean, every book I read does not work for your kid for sure. And Pearl says, yes, I cook 1 day a week. So we have everything for meals already done. So we can just heat it up. Plus, I made food for the RV to take with us. If I had to cook every day, I wouldn't eat much. Yeah, exactly. That makes total sense. For the RV, 100%. Yep. Because otherwise you're just eating out. You know what I mean? Instead of having it ready. That makes sense to me. And that's what meal prep is. To me, meal prep is the quick, easy thing because otherwise you're going to eat out that day. Right? So, and it's not like you're going to eat out anyways. Do you see what I mean, Alicia?
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, I'm 100% with you, Pearl. That's what made sense for us too. And Allie says, I was going to use it for a road trip. I will see what else I can find once I finish my current book. And Jean says, got to 66% of funerals are for the living. That's fun. And Allie says, it looks like mostly in Texas, so that should work. There you go. As long as it's mostly in Texas, you are good to go. Especially Galveston, right? So it's in Galveston. It's not like in, Dallas or Austin or Houston. And Molly says, would y'all hate me if I told you I have 4 HearKit prompts done already? I mean, hate you? No. I'd be a little jealous? Yes.
I mean, you do read pretty quickly, so
yeah.
No.
And we have Mary Burris with us. Why, hello, Mary. How are you today? Welcome in. I don't know if I have seen you before, but we are so glad you are here. We do short 30-minute sprints around here because we're supposed to be writing. And, but I'm not writing today. I'm totally doing my reading journal, which, by the way, this is my writing journal too. I'm doing an entire writing page as well. I have writing goals and reading goals.
So. I mean, writing in my journal, does that count?
I mean, kind of. So, yes. So welcome in. Let us know what you are doing today. And let's see, I'm just joining you. I have a bit of time before I start work. I will be reading 14 Days, my anthology for your kid. Oh, yay. Nicely done. Right. What genre is that? I'm curious about what the authors are. I have a thriller for mine. And it's an Audible original, but the authors on there, it's just a bunch. And I don't read a lot of thrillers, so I thought it'd be cool to have this one dedicated to thrillers. Except they're not all thrillers because one of the authors on there did the Tattooist of Auschwitz. So that's the book I'm going to read for that. I'm like, well, that's not a thriller. So even though it's a thriller, you know what I mean? There's different things in there.
Right.
And Molly says, welcome to Mary. Yes, welcome in. We are so glad to have you. I'm trying to decide if this is how I want this layout or not. So many decisions.
Decisions.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I think I do. I think this is what I want. I mean, in 6 months, I can do it again. I really don't need to overthink it. This is crazy. I could just glue things in and it would be fine. Look, I can't help it. My creative brain, it really, really wants to make all of this all make sense. So, yep.
This is okay. This is my old one, so I printed out and filled in. These were all my newly purchased books from like last year. So far, I'm on the 3rd shelf of this one. I have not read shit.
I mean, 3rd shelf's pretty good.
I have not, I didn't read anything from the 1st or 2nd shelf either. Like, I'm going through to see if I can color any of them in.
When
I read them.
I thought you meant all the way through the 1st. I'm like, oh, you're reading them in order? Interesting.
No. I have not. I color them in when I read them. And so far on this first page, I have not read anything. Oh, hey, I read one.
You're like, wait, I'm going to color this one in. Hold on.
I got to color that in, yeah. But everything else on this page I have not read. So I think I need to get to reading. I need to hurry up and put my library back together.
That's right. I am almost done with the bookseller by Cynthia Swanson, which, by the way, the bookseller does mention a lot of classics if you want to do that. Like they just did Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. They did Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. There's a whole bunch of like classics. There's a couple Steinbecks in here that they talked about. So if you want to read a classic, then The Bookseller, which is a historical fiction, multiple timelines. And it takes place in the early 60s. So for them, they're like brand new books that just came out. Some of these. Right. And then older classics, but like Something Wicked This Way Comes just came out during this. So if you need one for your kid, the thing is that this book is a 3-star for me. It's fine. It's fine. It's not awful, but it's not great. Just fine.
Out of both pages, I get to color in 3.
Ooh. Which, by the way, is not why I'm not making any spread for books bought. I'm just going to record the numbers because I want to see what my numbers look like, but I'm not going to fill out them. That's crazy.
This was me trying to track which ones were newer. And I was like, yeah, if I read it, then it gets read. It gets colored in. Nope, I suck.
You don't suck. You just haven't read them all. That's not the same thing as sucking.
Listen, that's 123 books out of both pages, both sets of shelves, and I've read 5 total because there's already 2 colored in out of 123.
Oh, geez, dog.
That's
sorry. The dog just jumped in the window and scared the heck out of me.
Don't do it, Cora.
I mean, she's not muddy. I need to let her in. There's a little bit on her nose, though.
There's I need to go back through this.
Let's see. And Allie also says, hello, Marion. Welcome in. And Jean says, Funerals for the Living is another Southern Gothic. Ooh, nice. And Mary says, I believe it would be classified as literary, edited by Margaret Atwood and Douglas Press. Yeah, anything with Margaret Atwood, automatically literary. It takes place over 14 days in an apartment building in New York City during COVID. Each day is a different author. Oh, that's fascinating. I like that. And that gives you a lot of other things to read, too, for a Here Kid. That's cool. I mean, authors, right? So a lot of choices. And Angie says, oh, are you looking for books that mention books? I'm not specifically, but I mean, please give us recommendations, which, by the way, there is in cursed-dragonship.com/discord. If you join our Discord, there is a Here Kid thing for us, and Molly is pinned to the top. Molly put a suggestions for us. So if we have things that we want, that we think, hey, are you looking for this book? I read this one and it perfectly fits this prompt. Please add it to it. So this is just our own personal one. There are plenty in Here Kid, but a few of us are just a little overwhelmed. So if you want something that's just more a smaller community, there is just a little channel on our Cursed Dragon Ship Discord. But if you want to pop it in there, Angie, that would be awesome. And Molly says, I have 12 loves at Christmas as an arc, and then all my books will be romances, which supposedly I am doing Romanceopoly this year. Plus, Allie's Annotations has a summer romance challenge. Oh, there you go. Whole bunch of readathons all at once. I like to do that too. And plus, Donna's 72-day readathon has the romance path. I love it. Jean says, how many books total did you read last year, Alicia?
I can tell you. Hold on. I have to find it on Goodreads.
Yeah, me too. Hold on.
I know it tells you. Where does it tell you? Oh, achievements. Did they get rid of it? I can't find it.
No, I just always have a trouble finding it too. Hold on.
My books.
If you look at someone else's, that's the fastest way I have found to do it.
Really?
Yeah. So if you click on someone else and it has a thing that says, see what they read.
Oh, wait. I think I found it. There, if you go under your my books section, there's a year in books. And it'll tell you. I read 52 books in 2025, which was 17,211 pages. My shortest book was 91 pages. My longest book was 647.
Nice. I mean, that's double what I was reading when my kids were that age. I read 168 books last year.
168? I would like to reach 100.
My kids are not little.
Yeah.
And then I have, so far this year, I have 99 books in. So once I finish this one, it'll be 100. So I'll probably beat my last year. The problem is, though, I want to read less. I don't want to read this much next year. I would like to, I'm happy. I'd like to get it around 10 a month because I want to play video games. I want to finish my cross stitch. I don't want all of my leisurely life to be reading.
Right.
So I want to do other things as well. Now, all of it isn't because I travel too, but those are the only two things I do, right? I travel and I read. So I would kind of like to diversify, but I'm having such a good time reading. It's hard to motivate myself to diversify. So we'll see. We'll see.
I usually set my Goodreads goal at 52, mainly because one book a week, and there's 52 weeks in a year. But sometimes I get there, and sometimes I don't.
All right, I gotta let this dog in. So let's get real quick through. We got Lindsay. Oh, I'm doing Romanceopoly 2. I'm doing pretty well so far. Nice. And she says, I'm not doing Hero Kid this year, but I do have a rec for an anthology. I'll put in there and I'll put the book that mentions books. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Very much appreciate it. And Molly says, for Bookception, I will be reading the book Reading Lolita in Tehran and then The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwater. Ooh, I love it. And Lindsay says, under reading challenges, then past challenges. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere under there. But I found it at the bottom, just like Alicia did, of my books. And Angie says, I guess I'm not in the Cursed Dragon Ship Discord. Well, you're going to have to join then. Hold on, I'll put the link in here. Because, we all need 1,000 Discords that we're in. And believe me, I get it.
Yep.
And Jean says, fabulous, Alicia. What two colored in books denoting? Colored means that she read them.
Yep.
And Jean says, Alicia, don't let it get you down. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Yeah, even Allie says, fabulous, Alicia. You're doing just fine.
Thank you.
And that's why I even say, I read 168 books. I will read more than that this year, but I don't want to read more. My kids aren't little. My kids.
This is true.
I remember what it was like, and there was not enough. It wasn't like I have all this spare time. I'm going to do different hobbies, not the same one. It was all, I have an hour today. That's it. And I think I'm just going to sit on the couch and blink my eyes. So it is a different, you cannot have everything all at once.
No.
That's like my favorite Michelle Obama quote, which I never quite get right. And she was like, women can have everything. You just can't have it all at the same time. And that's what it is. You just can't have it all at the same time.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. You can, but then you can't also, do all the other things. Like that's the only thing you're doing then. Like it's too much. The kids really do sap it all out of you.
They do.
Lindsay says, I read 239 books last year. Nice. That's a lot.
Nice.
I want to read less books and enjoy them more. I've read 160 books so far. Yeah. See,
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to read less books. And because I want to do other things too. And Lindsay says, so probably just as many read as last year. Yeah, you might get there. Looks like you're going to get there. And Jean says 2 out of 120 something. Is the 120 how many books you bought last year? Yes, right? Is that your purchased? Yeah. Yep.
I'm not proud of it, but there was a lot that I wanted to read last year and I never got to them.
Those pretty books get her every time.
All right. They really do.
We're going to hit our last sprint. I'm going to let the dog in before she claws through my window to get in. And I will see y'all in 30. Last sprint. Make it count. there was our last sprint. I think I have this worked out now. Lots of erasers. I've used all of erasers on 2 pencils. I have a separate eraser somewhere, and I don't know where it is.
I was gonna say, do you have one like this?
Yeah, I do, and I don't know where it is. It might be in the junk drawer. I'll go look in the junk drawer. But yeah, I've used all of them. But this is why I'm doing it in pencil. It's the first one I've ever done, and I don't know what I'm doing, right? So like you can look at the things all you want, so it gives you ideas, but until you actually do it, oh look, I found another eraser. I'll use this one next.
Nice.
But yeah, so I'm doing it. I'm even writing in all the books, and a lot of times I see them. They draw the thing, but they just write that in. But I'm writing them in pencil too, and I'm glad I did because I'm looking at the format, going, I don't like that. I'm going to do this one instead. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's working for me. It's working nicely. So, but yeah, I'm having a great old time, and I'm almost done with the bookseller. I am at 99%. I have 12 minutes left. So yeah, I'm definitely going to finish this up.
How many pages was Six of Crows?
400 even, wasn't it? Oh, no. That wasn't 6. That was the, sorry.
That was Darker Shade of Magic, I thought.
Hold on. I have it right here. All right, let's see. And we had the same version. 462.
462.
That's not including the acknowledgments. I don't know if you include that when you do your page counts.
Nope.
There you go. 462.
Now I need to find the page count for Throne of Glass because I don't remember.
That one I can't help you with. My skin is so dry, and I don't know why.
400 and nope, that's the hardcover. I had the paperback version. 432. And then the Resurrectionist was 336. I read a lot of 400-page books in June. But I didn't read enough to warrant a rat book.
Oh,
because I only got 4 books mostly read. Because I did Six of Crows, we finished that one. I did Throne of Glass. I read The Resurrectionist, and we started A Darker Shade of Magic, and I don't think I read anything after that, so I did not get a wrapped book in June.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. That just means I need to read more this month.
There you go.
If worst case scenario, my reading will pick up in August when kids go back to school.
Theoretically. I mean, the hard part about this is the kids are home all day. The good part about this is the middle of your day is not interrupted by going to pick them up.
Yes, that is
true. I remember that too. It was always annoying to be interrupted every single day in the middle of the day.
Yep.
So
I've already forewarned them. I'm going to the grocery store, and I told them they need to be getting ready right about now, and they're watching cat videos. I don't understand. Like, it goes in one ear and out the other.
Let's see.
Daddy's in his office. You think I could just leave him here?
No, because then they'll need something every 2 seconds.
Fine.
Let's see. And Lindsay says, popping out, so might not be back before you're done for today. Oh, well, sorry we missed you, Lindsay, but so glad you were here. We'll see you tomorrow. And Christina has joined us. Good morning, Christina.
Hello.
And Christina says, good morning, Kelly, Alicia. And Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. And Molly says, did anyone hear that? I wish Christina would stop whispering.
Whispering?
Christina goes, hi, Molly. Mary says, made it to page 87 of 209 in The Woman Warrior. Thanks for sprints. Absolutely. Nice job reading today, Mary. And Christina says, tomorrow's Time Pirates are raising the rainbow sail. Yes, we are. Tomorrow we will be doubling as the Yellow Goodbye team. Very excited about it. I need to go to the library and grab my gay book, but also I have a couple of ebooks that I need to do that Molly has recommended so I can finish that bingo board. And Mary says, made it to page 87 of 209 in The Woman Warrior. I read that, so sorry. And Christina says, Arc Madness event starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Here's the playlist, which ends with me. I have the last one. I am part 8 on Sunday morning for us. So very excited about that. And I need to read Dominion. So I will start that next since I DNF that nasty book. I'll be reading Dominion by Jean Kwok. I don't know how to say their name. And the it is a YA fantasy book 1 in a series, so I look forward to diving into that on Sunday. Well, I will start it this week, and but it's 440 some odd pages, so I won't have it done before Sunday. I have other priorities. It will just be the book I read before I go to bed, so hopefully I'll be able to finish that one Sunday morning. And Allie got to page 80 in The Light Over Galveston. Nicely done, Allie. I'm so impressed. Christina said Alicia's crafty sprints for the Maker's Quest are tomorrow at noon Eastern. Excellent. And Molly says, I am down to the last 90 minutes of In the Life of Puppets. Oh, you're so close. So close. Nice. Angie says, I folded a load of laundry and have been working on saving book cover images for a wrap-up video. Nice. I did 2 competitive readathons in May, June, so there are a lot of images to save, for sure. And Christina says, Alicia's Sunday sprints are right here, so make sure you come back on Sunday to watch myself and Alicia. We will be here for you. And Christina says, for more sprinty fun, make sure to check out the YouTube Bibble. And Allie says, my birthday is tomorrow. Oh, Allie, that's awesome.
Happy birthday.
We'll have to do lots of birthday celebrations. Christina, that's a note for you. Christina's the one that always remembers. And Kiana has joined us. Good morning, Kiana. We have missed you. Where have you been? Has summer just been crazy? Has it been crazy? Probably lots of cheer practice, right? And Christina says, I am way late for a watch party, but I am there watching Love, Victor. Oh, well, I hope you're having fun. And Molly says, yay, Allie, and we will all be able to celebrate with you if you are here. Yep, exactly. And Key, howdy. Go back. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly. Alicia, have a beautiful day. Molly says, which did you do, Angie? And Ellie says, I will be there. Yes. Ren says, thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Ellie says, thanks for hosting, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. We're so glad you're here. Birthday tomorrow. And Kiana says, hey, Molly. Oh, it's the end. Catch y'all later. Absolutely. This is the last one. So sorry. I know it's so early for you. So whole different ballgame. And Molly says, thanks for the sprints. You are very welcome. And Mary Burris said, I managed to read 12 pages. I now have shift to work mode. I may listen to The Antidote while doing my job. I love that you capitalize that. Exactly. Day jobs ruin everything. That one would count for a Mother Nature as it is during the dust storms in the 30s, as long as it's on the cover. Mary says, have a good day, everyone. I have one that's desert. I was like, shit, but desert's not in the cover, even though the whole book takes place in there. But there is a short, the side quest. There's a side quest that I can use. It's the inside, not on the cover, but that's only for the storms, not the biomes. I'm like, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Womp womp.
Womp womp, indeed. Molly says, sounds good. Allie says, hi, Christina. Christina says, hi, Allie. And early happy birthday week to Allie. Oh, so not early. Happy birthday week to Allie. I love that. I love that, Christina. And Pearl says, lunch is done. More pans in the oven and a little shopping list for the next few things. Thanks for sprints. Absolutely, Pearl. Nicely done.
Very
getting all that
productive.
Food prepped. That's right.
Yep.
Makes living in that RV a lot more convenient. And Christina said, hi, Angie. Kiana says, yeah, just needed a break. That I understand too. 100%. That's what I was just talking about. And Pearl says, Kiana, hi there. And Angie says, I did escape the readathon and the amazing readathon. Ah, there you go. Those two. Those were fun. Like they look like fun. I didn't participate. I was just watching people do it. And Allie says, thank you, Christina. Excellent, excellent. All right, I'm going to run away. I'm going to go say hello to Paula in Maker's Quest, and then I'm going to finish these 2 sprints, and then I need to get this reading done. So, and let Benny in, because now the dog that was scratching to get in my door inside is now scratching to get outside to get at Benny. But my hose is still not hooked up in the back. It made it to the garage, out of the car into the garage, but it has not been hooked up yet.
It's almost there.
I can't let them play together because they'll be covered in mud. It's not even that muddy out, but they find it somehow. Because like it's been dry the last few days and it's hot. So it doesn't take much for it to dry up. But all right. So we will see you tomorrow. It is a gay shit tomorrow. So we'll do the first 3 sprints, half an hour, just like always, because time pirates. And then we will extend it. But yeah. All right, Cora. Yeah, I know. I love you. I do. It's why I got no sleep 2 days ago, worried about you. Her eyes are all back to normal, by the way, so she's fine. She probably got stung by something. She does like to chase flies, so she might have like swallowed a wasp instead. Yeah, it's very possible.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.